What is going on, you guys? My name is Curtis with the Seoul Dojo Gaming channel, and this is our first impressions review of EAFC 26. Look, another year goes by, another EAFC game. I always do these first impressions. I like doing these first impressions. If you know me from Sports Gamers Online, this is my bread and butter right here. This is where I do the big review for the new EAFC game. And yeah, this year, EAFC 26, I usually give you guys a theme, and this is the theme: confusion. I'm very confused on the series. I'm very confused on the future of the series. I'm very confused on why certain features are still in the game. At the same time, I do like some of the new features that they did bring. There is features I don't like, but it's overall just confusion. Where is this series going? Because I felt like last year there were some features that were added, like youth development, scouting, a lot of things that went into manager career mode. I felt like clubs had some good features. This year felt like a half step back. I really don't like that. I like progression in every feature, but it seems like they're adding things without fully realizing other features. So one of the biggest things that has came to EAFC 26 and what EA has really pushed out there is there's two different types of gameplay settings. So you have competitive and you have authentic. Of course, competitive is your more traditional EAFC style, FIFA style, where it's really fast paced, really pace abusey. You have authentic gameplay where it's a little bit more slowed down, focused on realism and tactics. Now, competitive gameplay, I played both. Look, competitive gameplay, this is what you're going to use on online modes. Like you have your seasons. You're going to use it on football ultimate team. You're going to use it on pro clubs. Authentic, you're going to use it on like manager career mode, all the offline modes, manager career mode, player career mode, and like you could just use it like in kickoff and stuff like that. Look, competitive is exactly what you think it's going to be. It's going to be that fast pace, that snappy passing. The players are going to be just gliding across the ground. Vinny Jr., Mbappe, if you give a through ball over the defense to them, they're going to be out of sight. You can kiss your clean sheet goodbye when it comes to them. There was even a point I like blitzed right past the defender with Harry Kane. I mean, it was just ridiculous. It is so fast. It is like back and forth. It feels like a basketball game at one point. Like it's just constant counterattack. It is fun. And it's lightning quick, and I can see why so many people like it. I think authentic gameplay, especially with the dynamic setting on it, is just the best way to play EAFC. I think it's one of the best. It's the best gameplay in the series. I'm just gonna say that it is the best gameplay in the series with the authentic settings. So with authentic settings and the authentic gameplay, the game is slowed down a lot. It's focusing more on tactics. It's focusing more on realism. You're going with those score lines from like the 6-5 victory. You're going down to like a 2-1, a mellow 2-1 score line. It just seems like tactically the computer has time to really make those adjustments against you. And then if you have that dynamic setting on, you have different variety of tactics that you go against given from team to team. So when you look at the gameplay and you look at how the team set up against you in authentic, they actually drop back. They actually kind of set up against you. So they actually like a team that does a low block, they'll actually put all the players behind the ball and they'll set up in a low block formation, not even really to counterattack you, but just to stop you from scoring. And it kind of causes you to just kind of pass the ball side to side, try to find those openings, and it wastes more time. And that's how you end up with these score lines of like a 2-0, a 2-1, a 1-0 nil, a 1-0 win. And I like it. And some people are going to like it. Some people are going to find it boring, but I really, really like it. And again, the tactics are so much better. You see players man marking players. You see, like I had a left back when I was playing on my manager career mode. He just jolted all the way back to get back on defense, and then he made the defensive play all by himself. And these are things that I was kind of complaining about with EAFC 25 because they always said, oh, it's tactically better, this and that, but then you would never see the tactics come to fruition with the computer. Like the computer just didn't understand what they were doing. It's different now with the authentic gameplay. Like I said, it's slower, the ball feels heavier, you can't just turn and spin and pass automatically. You got to kind of take into account what players are right-footed, left-footed. If you have a right-footed player on the right side and they want to make a pass into the midfield, you have to kind of take into account, okay, where's the defender at? If they're kind of leaning on my right side, they might be able to intercept it because I'm using a right-footed player, and that ball might kind of stray to the right. It's like some of those things. Like I said, some people won't like it, some people do. I really love it. I really enjoy the authentic gameplay. Goalkeeping and defending is a lot better. Goalkeeping is so much better in this game. It's so much better. They are not letting in those front post shots a lot. The finesse shots are getting blocked. The little little dinky finesse shots, they're kind of blocking those off. Goalkeepers have been rewritten. They're so much better. Defending is good too. The ball, yes, the ball doesn't just bounce off your foot all the time, but you still get that moment where it's like you play the defense. It does kind of go back to the defender, or to the attacker. And yeah, it's a little bit better here and there. But gameplay overall, just so much better when it comes to authentic side. Competitive is just, that's where things get frustrating to me. I just do not like it. It's just, it makes it so easy for people just to pace all over the place. They don't have to focus on tactics. It's just through ball, pace, and people think they're good. I mean, that's just what it is, but I like the authentic gameplay. With that said, let's jump into the game modes. Manager career. So manager career last year, I really enjoyed it. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I really enjoyed it because they finally updated the youth. Like that is something that they never touched in so many years. They never touched anything with the youth. They updated like the youth development, youth scouting, things like that, which was great. So this year they've added kind of a new side mode with the mode of manager career. It's manager live. So players can choose like from a variety of different objectives. They can create a manager. They can use an existing manager. Some of these objectives can range from like, you know, being on top of the league by Christmas. You can also have like a spending objective, and when you do these objectives you get like retro kits and things like that, which is great. What I didn't like is the fact that like when you get these retro kits, you can't use them with your created team, or you can't use them like in clubs. I thought since you got rewarded these things, you could be able to use them in different places in the game. No, you can only use them in manager live, which sucks. So overall, I mean, manager live is cool. This would be very fun for a lot of people. I can see it being pretty fun. Again, I want to see where they progress with manager live in the future. That is the big thing. Like, what is this going to lead to? This is something that, boom, it's out of nowhere. You started doing more objectives. It's its own thing. What are you going to do with it in the future, and how are you going to grow on it, right? I just love to make my own, create a club, and just do rags to riches, and that's just the save I do. I really like it. And then also I have the authentic gameplay. It's just really fun so far. The manager live career mode stuff, I like it. It's cool. People can have a lot of fun with it. Okay, going to a different route real quick. Let's do clubs next, because clubs, you guys know, I love pro clubs. I've always loved clubs. It is the mode that I think has the most potential, and EAFC's done a so-so job with it. Of course, they've added in like a different division system. They've added in like facilities. They've done little things here and there. This year, you can sub your own friends out. That's pretty funny. But this year, they've completely did away with the skill tree. They completely changed player development. Now players have archetypes with specific play styles that they can obtain and upgrade. So I can't remember exactly which one's which. So if you have the magician one, you have the finesse shot trait. You can upgrade that to a play style plus. You can upgrade that to a play style plus, but you can't change that, if you know what I mean, unless you get what they've introduced now. It's called the specialization. So the specializations will give you new playstyle pluses and new abilities and things like that. Like I said, they did away with the skill tree. Now they have attribute points, and you can basically upgrade the attributes individually. I do like this. This is a good idea because it has people focusing on the specific player that they want to be. And I like that. You're giving a little bit more freedom, but you're restricting what play style pluses they can have, which I'm fine with, completely fine with. And you can upgrade all the archetypes and everything. Here's my issue with this. It is getting a little bit of NBA 2K my playery, because you can have boost. You can buy boost with real world money, and the attribute points, you can't buy attribute points with real world money just yet. But I feel like that's down the line. And if you start pay to winning clubs, that is going to be a big issue for me. I'm just saying, that is starting to scare me a little bit. Like, what did I say? There is things about this series in the future is starting to worry me. Ever since FIFA became EAFC, there's certain things starting to worry me a little bit. Please, EA, do not NBA 2K my EAFC. Let's not do that. Let's keep the money out of clubs. Do I like the player development stuff? I do, because it's a little bit more flexible when it comes to attributes and what kind of player you want to be. I like it. And I like the fact they tell you, hey, this player is inspired by this and this and this. I like that. That's really cool. All right, let's talk about the mode that EA just does not care about. Player career. Yes, player career once again has inherited another feature from clubs. It is the development, the whole archetype development thing that goes right over to player career. And that is kind of it. That is it. I mean, when it comes to player career, there's so many things they can do, and they just don't do it. I mean, we had, what was that story mode? Like, with Alex Hunter, I can't even think of it right now, whatever it was. You had all those features in it, and they didn't even make it to player career. Not one time. I think it's a little bit of a disgrace, to be honest with you. You still have player personalities, Virtuoso, Magisto, whatever the heck you call these people, like whatever the hell you call these different personalities, Maestro, whatever. It doesn't make sense. Heartbeat, all that stuff. It doesn't make sense. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. It's doing nothing. It is a feature you had 4 years ago. You made it seem like it was the best thing ever, and it doesn't make any sense. You haven't fully fleshed it out or expanded upon it. Get rid of it. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. And start doing better with this mode. It's getting a little ridiculous. Like, unfortunately, and I'll give you guys a little bit of a preview on my review because it's not out yet for Sports Gamers Online. This mode is starting to become a make your own fun mode. Like, they got the live start points, great. Get your live start point in, make your own fun, basically. Like, figure out what you want to achieve by yourself, because all this player career just does not make sense. It doesn't. How you move from club to club, it doesn't make sense. All the new agent stuff that they had like a year, 2 years ago, that stuff doesn't make sense. They have not expanded upon that, so they just don't care. What I'm seeing them do is they are making things for clubs. They're making new features for clubs, and they're just moving it to player career and saying, there you go. After talking about player career, let's jump over to Rush. What the hell is Rush doing? Rush is starting to fall into that Volta category, right? Like, Rush is like, what is Rush now? Like, yeah, you use it for youth development and youth tournaments, cool. But like, what is Rush now as a game mode? There's nothing unique coming to Rush. Is Rush kind of leading to something else? Or is it just going to die off in another year, just like how Volta did? I don't know what Rush is anymore. I really don't know what Rush is. It's weird. I guess you can use it. You can use it to like get more points through clubs. Clubs is helping these features be relevant, and it's like these features need to be, these modes and these features need to be relevant on their own and stop attaching themselves to clubs. So Rush, why is it in the game still? I don't know. What is the future of Rush? There's nothing. There's no future of Rush. You can see that coming a mile away. Last but not least, you have Ultimate Team. Look, you guys know I'm not really a big fan of Ultimate Team, but Ultimate Team, of course, when it comes to like the competitive gameplay is really like responsive and fast and clean. So I can see a lot of people having a lot of fun with the competitive gameplay. I just think when I watch it, it's kind of boring to watch. But when it comes to football Ultimate Team, I mean, you have like new tournament setups, and you know, Rush is still in there. It's like a new Rivals kind of got like a new update with it and things like that. It's nothing that really craves to me, but I know a lot of people really like it. But yeah, they're gonna get their little updates here and there. You're gonna have these new live events, things like that with Football Ultimate Team. So people spend a lot of time in Football Ultimate Team. It makes EA the most money. Once again, I've always said it, you spend money in this mode and you get better players. It's pay to win to me, and I just don't like it. So not really my favorite mode. Now, should you buy EAFC 26, skip it, or wait for a sale? Look, to me, sports games are really easy. If this is one of your yearly games that you always buy, then buy it. This is your game. There's not much competition out there for you for EAFC. Look, you have Rematch, you have UFL, you have eFootball, but nothing is like EAFC. It's not like, this is its own juggernaut. This is in its own league, and we need something to kind of match that, and we're waiting for that. But if you always buy EAFC, go and buy it. If you are a person that can wait for those sales during Christmas, do that too. Is it a year to skip? I wouldn't say that. I think Manager Live gives a different experience when it comes to Manager Career Mode. So I think you can definitely jump into that. You can definitely jump into the new player development schemes that are in clubs. You'll have fun with that. It's not a year to skip. it's more of a year to be like, okay, what is going on next? What is the future of EAFC? My name is Curtis with the Seoul Dojo Gaming Channel. You can follow me on X at Cali from the Dojo, and be on the lookout for my EAFC 26 review. It's going to be coming out hopefully Friday. You might be listening to this on Friday, but I know hopefully you guys are listening to this before you buy it, to be honest with you. So yeah, be on the lookout for that on Sports Gamers Online, and I'll check you guys later. All right, peace.